Everybody is talking about the golden age of television, but then if you watch network TV, there are no more main titles, mostly, maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 seconds. So would you say it's a good time to be in your profession right now? I mean, you're lucky, you're nominated, but not many shows get a main title like yours.
Absolutely. I mean, the precursor of this show, The Good Wife, we were a 7-second little bleep, and then it's been and gone, and it was no time to say anything at all. So when I heard that this was moving away from network, I was sort of intrigued what that meant, because on the one hand, network gets a lot of exposure, but it also gets a lot of restrictions, both in terms of the duration of the title and in other regards. You can't swear, for example. But no, when I heard that I had 50 seconds, 1 minute to actually do something, I really think it's fantastic, because it means you can plant something which you don't have to use all the time, you don't have to beat it to death, but it means you've got a musical identity, almost a branding, which when you want to come back to it for whatever reason, it's there, and people, it starts to settle in people's people's minds. So yeah, it's amazing to have that little space.
Talk me through, how does the main title come together? I mean, who is approaching who? Do you submit some ideas, or does somebody else say, well, we have a very vague idea, can you do something concrete?
It's a good question. Actually, there was a bit of a standoff, because we were asked by the producer with the graphics and the music. They said, well, who wants to put their best foot forward? Who wants to go first? And my initial instinct was, well, let them come up with something and I'll see what I can do. And I think they were thinking, well, let him come up with something and we'll see. And eventually I realized there was this sort of stalemate in place. So I thought, well, I better just do something, otherwise we're not going to get anywhere. Or my bigger fear was that they were going to come in with a song or an already written piece of music, and I was going to be completely out of the picture. So I knew what the concept was. It was about exploding objects. So I knew there had to be an element of explosion and enormity to what I was doing. I knew it had to, as I often have to do with this show, navigate between being comedic and serious. It couldn't be jokey, but it's also got to let the audience know that they're going to enjoy themselves. So I just thought, with the information I had in mind and the good fortune that no one was saying it should sound a bit like this, because you often get that, we really love the music to this, and you think, oh God, do I have to do that? So this was a real open canvas. So I sent something and they embraced it, which was I was fortunate, very fortunate.
Somebody says it doesn't look at all like a legal drama main title. Is that a compliment for you?
I think so, yeah, or at least it turns the whole legal drama thing on its side, because it's got the tropes there. It's got the gavel, it's got the the legal books, it's got a whiskey decanter, I guess lawyers like to drink, but they're all shattering into a million different pieces. But no, I think it's fun that it doesn't. There are these expectations, and I think we explored so much in the 7 episodes of The Good Wife. I think this is a time to deconstruct and to grit it up as well, make it all a little bit more dirty, and not be restricted by the procedural tropes of network.